something like that on TV, Rosa said. Groceries were left in a car parked in the sun. It got so hot, the cans of biscuits exploded all over the car. Exactly. Nikki rolled her eyes. The grocery store's delivery guy is busy, so Miss Carter's driving Abby there for more biscuits. Nikki flicked some lettuce off her fringed leather vest. I was making the salad, but now I have to clean up the biscuit glop. I can't do everything. We'll help, Jeri said. Is the birthday cake okay? Sorta. A flying biscuit mashed some of the frosting. I'll fix the cake. Rosa put on a pink ball cap with a silver band. Nikki, you clean up the biscuit mess. Jeri's setting the tables. Okay, but hurry up. Those guys get here in half an hour. Nikki's cowboy boots clomped back down the stairs. Jeri turned back to the mirror. Should she wear the skirt or shouldn't she? In the mirror's reflection, she spotted the desktop photo of her and her mom, sitting on their porch swing back home in Iowa. Her mom's trusting smile made her hesitate. And yet, if she was old enough to go to school, halfway across the country, wasn't she old enough to dress herself without Mom's advice? If only the skirt weren't quite so short. Jeri handed Rosa's skirt back. Thanks, anyway. She yanked a comb through her shoulder-length brown hair, added a headband, and followed Rosa down the steps. Weird to have the dorm so quiet tonight, Rosa said. Jeri nodded. Most of the girls were eating supper in the dining hall. Miss Barbara, their assistant house mother, planned to take them roller skating afterward. Only Emily, the birthday girl, and her roommate, Brooke, were still upstairs in their room, waiting for Abby's dinner. Downstairs, the kitchen was a disaster. Globs of sticky biscuit dough stuck to the floor, the table, the stove, and the windowsill. One biscuit had mashed a yellow frosting rose and the green Y from birthday. Rosa immediately went to work on the cake. Nikki was on the floor, scraping up pieces of canned biscuits. The makings for the turnover filling, tuna, shredded cheese, ripe olives, and hard-boiled eggs, were on the counter, waiting to be mixed and wrapped inside biscuit dough. Poor Abby, Jeri thought, as she went to set the tables and arrange flowers. Down the hall, 2 card tables and 8 chairs were already set up in the first-floor study room. Disposable items, bright yellow paper tablecloths, plates, and cups, plus plastic silverware, were in a sack beside the door. Jeri quickly set both tables. Also by the door was a huge bouquet of yellow daffodils with orange centers, enough flowers for 2 centerpieces. She breathed deeply. She loved that smell. Using the sharp knife lying there, she followed Abby's written instructions to cut an inch off each stem before putting the flowers in vases. As she worked, she allowed herself to pretend that the flowers were hers, and Dallas had surprised her with them. Just to celebrate spring, he might say, giving her that slow southern grin and a wink. Are you done? Nikki called from the doorway, making her jump. Ow! Jeri dropped the knife. A thin red line appeared on her thumb, and blood dripped onto a daffodil. Get me a Band-Aid, will you? Nikki dashed off and reappeared with the kitchen's first aid kit. She wiped Jeri's cut and applied disinfectant cream and a Band-Aid. You okay? At Jeri's nod, Nikki headed back to the kitchen. Jeri finished the bouquets, tossing the stems and the bloom with her blood on it into the garbage. In the kitchen, Jeri found things more under control. Rosa had fixed the Y on top of the cake and removed the flattened rose. The biscuits were in the wastebasket. Nikki was breaking fresh mushrooms into small pieces for the salad, while Rosa grated a carrot to add. The filling for the turnovers still needed to be mixed. Should I go ahead? Jeri was cut off as Abby and the house mother rushed in the back door. Abby's gaze darted around the room, then she visibly relaxed. You guys are the best mates, she set a new can of biscuits onto the counter. Thank you. After shrugging off her jacket, she dumped the ingredients into a mixing bowl. Jeri gave Abby's shoulder a quick